Hey, howdy, and welcome back to another episode of Red Root Gaming. So we're back here in Planet Zoo, and we are just having our first animals released into the bison and I can't remember the name of you, Pronghorn enclosure. I'm going to pause the game because there's quite a bit left to do in this enclosure for these animals. So what we are going to do first is check our terrains. As usual, they prefer a lot more short grass. We really should probably just paint over the entire park at this point. Okay, that's those guys happy. Check on Mr. Bison here. What do you need from your... You are happy with pretty much everything. Cool. So, plant life. We want grasslands and temperate. Let's grab our naturals, or nature I should say, biomes, grasslands, and temperate. And then get rid of the bamboo thing. So now we need to find out what plants they like. I don't like those. I don't like those. They like these. Okay, let me put one of those in and we'll check on Mr. Bison. Do you like the same thing? Yo. You're the same tree. Is that you? No. You? No. You? No. You? No. You? No. Orange thing. Don't mind the sugar maples. I don't mind the sugar maples, so that's a good thing. What are you? I'm an ash tree. Put in a small ash tree here and a more medium-sized ash tree there. We're going to run up against coverage issues soon. Nope, they don't care how much trees there are. Oh, that's even better. We can get rid of the ash. Well, that's it. What about this? What is this? Nope. Nope. I don't mind that. It's good, because I think I can edge this wall with it. And I don't care about coverage, plant-wise. Great, what about these? Do you like these? I don't mind them. Great. Still don't mind them? Don't mind them. We need a shelter. Habitats, shelters. Put one of the things. Whoa, that's huge. That's for giraffes or something. How do I want to do this? Let's have a look at the Zoopedia. Can I get to it from you? Could do another cave. No, it's a cave. We don't really need it. Let's just go with another default habitat for the time being until we can afford to do some really fancy, expensive habitat things. I'm gonna go with this guy. I'm gonna sink it far enough in the ground that the ground, like the flooring disappears. Also gonna move this tree. That bit of shrub. And that bit of shrub. Cool, and we can go habitat, sleeping thing, bigger. Nope. Sleeping space. Down. Rotate it so it's squared up to the corner. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna go terrain, paint, dirt. It's a resounding theme that you'll see across this entire series. Habitat, sleeping quarters. I need a buffalo-sized view. One in here. Smaller ones for the horned things that I can't remember the name of. And there's our enclosure for them. Now we just need to give them some privacy, which this plant will work perfectly for. A walkway space there. That should work alright for those. And then when we've got the one-way glass, we can swap that panel for a one-way glass brick wall. Which will work quite nicely, I think. Now I want some more nature. Cool. So that is that area. Let's get in some Japanese, this area here. Okay, facilities. I'm gonna jump in and put in some signs, one at either end. Yeah, that's a good start. Okay, so power is going to be an issue. Facilities, power, put in a wind turbine. This covers a much larger area. What I need is guest impact. Needs to be far enough back. You have a much lower guest impact. And give us coverage that we need. All in all, maybe followed by just. Gonna need another one here-ish. That'll be okay because another one of these here would help too. Except that's got a much, oh no, not much larger, but a larger guest impact. Need the solar panels. We've got the power we need. I just need to give you a path. 4 meters long. Now doing that, right, I've got to turn that off. Doing that means that I can put in some nature to hide it. Cool. There's our power generation. There's that habitat. Looking happy. Go in and see if we've got any toys these animals are going to like. Toy enrichment. Habitat. Toys. You like cardboard boxes? No, you do not. Do you like bulls? No, you do not. Do you like the sprinklers? Nope. Ice ball. Foraging plate. Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to start doing some research into these guys. And while we're at it, we're gonna jump into our zoo, we're gonna grab our staff, and we're gonna put in another vet. We've got just enough animals that I think we can warrant a second vet. P for pause, or in this case, unbox animal. Don't know why you ended up in a box. Our money is going down. We have a massive negative cash flow. Oh no, we're doing alright. Oh, because we paused it while we did that whole construction. Okay. Very deep for Mr. Bison. I wonder if you like any of the toys. I think we actually made that path slightly wider. And I forgot to put in these things over here, so hey, it's the right way around. Clonk. Whoa, okay, clonk. Okay, you go on the ground. That makes more sense. Okay, so the last thing we need to do, well, I've done a few little other bits and pieces. We put in these signs, I've put in some donation bins to try and make some money for the animals, blah, blah, blah. And the last thing that I actually need to do before we finish up is go into the research tent here, open up the research. Yay, we finished some more on the antelopes. And we're going to put one on here. Oh, the aardvark, sorry. See what we've got in here. We're almost fully done on the aardvark. So we'll leave it at that for the moment. Tickets are underpriced. Well, we can fix that. Go to $6. Oh, that's $5. $4. $6 for an adult and $4 for a kid. Still think the tickets are underpriced. Let's go with 7 and 5 then. And what are you saying? I'll find an acceptable research center with space. Oh, you're outside of the research zone. That's a bummer. Okay, well then we need to put in a research facility over here. Research center small. I want that with that, please. And then we can just do that. And then when we get our barrier here, we can put in the... Cool. Hopefully that fixes our problem. We've got an anonymous zoo owner in our facility. We completed some research. Our aardvarks are now as researched as they can be for the time being. So we're going to whack you onto there. Hopefully get us some toys for them. So that is probably about it for this episode. No, not entirely, because what I was thinking was I can put in... No, that is it for this episode. I've got an idea of what we can put in this section along here. When are you expecting offspring? Oh. Not now? Really? Well, nevertheless, we will just watch them while I do an outro. I've got an idea of what we can do over here, so we'll save that for the next episode. But thank you very much for joining us. Stay tuned for some more content coming out shortly. The schedule is on your, well, probably just finishing on your screen. I need to say this quicker or move that around, but the schedule's changed this year, so make sure you check that out. It's also available on the website redroogaming.com and on our social medias on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You'll find them all there. As well as our Immunity Discord community. So check us out. Stay tuned for some more content coming out shortly, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.